For the love of culture, the People's Rush bringing downtown Bay alive as Junkanoo groups usher in this independence holiday. Plus, an ode to 51. Our TV highlights outstanding Bahamians making a major impact in their respective fields. And then, nearly 1 week since the passage of Hurricane Beryl, and officials still await assessments from Haiti. And later, celebrating Independence Day through music. We'll tell you about a Bahamian entertainer's latest release. Our news live at 7:30 starts right now. Welcome to our news and a very happy Independence Day to all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Megan Shepard. While following the traditional celebrations on Clifford Park last night, scores of Bahamians and tourists alike gathered on Bay Street to participate in the People's Rush. The Junkanoo Parade saw both A and B category groups coming together to display their independent spirit, as well as give a teaser of what's to come later this Junkanoo season. Our Joshua Williams was there and has this recap.
And with that, the 2024 Independence People's Rush kicked off. First out of the gate, the fancy dancers. Dressed in their Androsian print, they surely did bring the dancing. Next, a strong hitter coming out of the gates under the banner, the world-famous Valley Boys led by Brian Adderley. Despite the controversy involving a split within the group, Adderley's squad dressed in the colors of the flag brought the energy to bay. Next were the Immortals, followed by the historic Roots. They brought the Pirates of the Caribbean to bay. One Family Warriors came out taking over the parade with fan-favorite Bahamian traditional and gospel songs. The legendary B group Colors was up next, followed by Genesis. But as the sun rose on Independence morning, it was the back-to-back champion Saxon Superstars that woke up the crowd. And yet the excitement was still not done. It was then time for Trevor Davis's faction of the Valley Boys to wrap things up on Bay. And while everyone has their favorite group, the People's Rush brought Bahamians together in the spirit of good fun and love for Bahamian culture. Reporting for Our News, I'm Joshua Williams.
Looks like a great time. Thanks so much, Joshua. Well, 51 years of independence have brought the Bahamas through a journey marked by both triumphs and challenges. Our vibrant nation, steeped in a rich and storied culture, stands proud today as a testament to its resilient citizenry. In an upcoming Our TV Independence special, Emerging Bahamians, we highlight the journeys of 5 outstanding Bahamians, plus one, an ode to our country's 51st birthday. Sasha Lightborn is the host of the special.
Through economic hardships and natural disasters, the unbreakable Bahamian spirit has been preserved. Our people, the backbone of this nation, have undoubtedly driven its remarkable progress over the past 5 decades. Among these dedicated patriots are individuals whose names are forever etched in our history, and many more are on the path to cement their legacies alongside them.
I'm going to throw in a question. Favorite island?
Boy, without a doubt, I got to say Auckland.
Okay.
you know, that's where my family is descended from.
Senator Quintin Lightborn, among the youngest to ascend to high office, is also on that path, engaging the youth to participate in national development for the next 50-plus years. Just one of the topics we delved into in our upcoming Independence special, Emerging Bahamians.
The new generation, millennials and Gen Zs, their aspect in view is looking at it from a nationalistic point of view and understanding that, hey, we want someone that is for the Bahamas, that we want to take the country forward. Understanding that, yes, you may be a part of a political party, but you have to be perceived as someone that, hey, want to take the country forward. And I think moving forward, that is going to be the key.
In our one-on-one interview at the historic British Colonial Hotel, Senator Lightbourne shared his path to success, what excites him about the next 50 years, and what makes him quintessentially Bahamian.
What would you say has earned you your true Bahamian card? You know we like to take people passport.
I know.
So what would you say earned you your Bahamian card?
I would say what's earned me my Bahamian card is, you know, I've been fortunate enough to travel most of the family islands. And for me, being able to go to all these different places and seeing the people and knowing people from Inago and Cat Island and Mayaguana and Abaco, that to me, you know, solidifies, you know, I believe I'm a Bahamian. Not the fact that I love soft grits and I love, you know, my tuna and soft grits and my tea and bread.
Beyond those Bahamian delicacies, Lightbourne reveals a more relatable side, sharing the joys of impending fatherhood and family. He speaks passionately about continuing to carry the baton, striving to make our country the best little nation in the world. Reporting for our news, I'm Sasha Lightbourne.
Thanks so much, Sasha. Nearly a week after Hurricane Beryl's passage, the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency still has not received updates on the extent of damage caused by the storm. Last week, SEDEMA revealed ongoing political and economic turmoil in Haiti is causing a challenge for humanitarian relief to be sent to Haiti post-Hurricane Beryl. Haiti was caught off guard by strong winds Tuesday afternoon as the hurricane passed. Executive Director Elizabeth Riley says their work has been constrained due to violence in the city, adding Haiti presents a complex challenge. She says that they're awaiting updates.
With respect to Haiti, we are expecting a situation report from Haiti. We've not received that as yet. And once that is available, we will integrate it into our situation report so persons are aware as to what took place in Haiti.
Meantime, as $200 million has been earmarked for upgrades at the Lyndon Pinley International Airport, Aviation Director Kenneth Romer is reiterating that Family Island airports remain a priority. 14 airports have been identified for necessary upgrades as a part of government's Renaissance program.
The total capital expenditure for airports alone is just under $250 million. That excludes, again, the significant work on airside. So we're looking at just under 500 or so million when it comes to your overall investments, capital expenditure in both landside and airside development. This speaks again about the government's commitment to getting it right in our family islands.
Family Islands have long been plagued with airports that remain in less than favorable conditions. Just last week, Western Air halted flights to Cat Island amid complaints regarding the condition of the runway. Those flights have since resumed. Roma gave the commitment that upgrades are being made daily.
Family Islands, even though things might be moving a bit slower than probably most of us would have expected, I can assure you that work is going on every single day to deliver new facilities for all of our family islands. And that speaks again to the government's commitment to the family islands renaissance.
And now it's time for your first look at temperatures with meteorologist Greg Thompson. Greg.
Yeah, thanks, Megan, and a happy Independence, everybody. A very warm day around the islands today, courtesy of a high-pressure ridge that's in charge and some Saharan dust still with us. 86 degrees is our current temperature with a few clouds on the outside. The winds out of the north-northeast at 7 miles per hour. Feels like temperature is a very warm 96 degrees. Temperatures around the islands right now, it's 84 in Freeport, 81 over in Marsh Harbor, Abaco, and you guys have some showers nearby. 85, Alistown, Bimini, Great Harbor Key. Governor's Harbor, you guys, 84. You also have some showers there. 87 in Nicholas Andros. Central Bahamas, 86 in Kemps Bay. Then we pick up 85, Arthurstown, Cat Island, Georgetown, Deadman's Key, as well as Coburn Townsend, Salvador, and into the southeast Bahamas. 85 Duncantown, Ragged Island, Colonel Hill, Crooked Island, Delectable Bay, Abrams Bay 84, and a pair of 86s in Matthewtown, Renagua, as well as the Turks and the Caicos Islands. Satellite and radar composite showing a disturbance to the north of the Bahamas, generating some isolated showers and thunderstorms, mainly across the Grand Bahama, the Abacos, as well as the Bimini area. That system will continue to slowly sag towards the southwest, should bring us some increasing chances for some showers across the northwest Bahamas. Saharan dust is starting to exit the area, but we expect another batch to be arriving by Friday, Saturday time frame. So we're looking for some more hazy conditions during that time frame. That's your quick check on conditions around the island. Stick with us. Look at your extended forecast is still to come.
Still to come on Our News, celebrating Bahamian pride in style. We'll tell you how one entrepreneur is using her creative side to promote 50+1. Plus, we've got a sample of the newest Bahamian rhythm to hit the airwaves. You don't want to miss it. Our News returns right after this break.
Bahamas Power and Light Company Limited looks forward to helping our customers eliminate wasted energy. Energy conservation is the decision and practice of using less energy. Energy efficiency means using less energy to perform the same task, unplugging appliances not in use. That's energy conservation. Replacing an old refrigerator, washing machine with a new model, adding insulation to the attic and walls of a home. That's energy efficiency. People conserve to gain more control over their energy bill and to reduce demand on the Earth's natural resources. Take this journey with us as we build for better. BPL.
At the gateway to the Americas, on the picturesque island of Grand Bahama, a pioneering initiative is taking shape. Lucaya Solar Power Limited presents the $15 million Lucaya Solar Power Project, the first of its kind in the Bahamas' energy landscape. The state-of-the-art solar farm on the Fairfield and Devon sites spans just over 30 acres, and once completed, will harness the power of the sun to generate over 9.5 megawatts of clean, sustainable energy. The Lucaya Solar Project is a pivotal step towards diversifying the country's energy sources and significantly reducing dependency on fossil fuels. It's more than just a project. It's a commitment to a greener, more sustainable future. Lucaya Solar Power Limited, powered by Inti. Powering your world, powering your future.
You've seen electric cars on the road, but isn't it time you drive one? Easy Car Sales invites you to experience the smooth, powerful ride and immerse yourself in the luxury and latest tech features. Find out why the Bahamas is going electric. Visit easy242.com and book your test drive now. What are you waiting for? Save money, drive smarter. There's an EV waiting for you at Easy Car Sales.
Welcome to RF Pension Plans, where paradise meets professionalism. Amid hectic workdays, managing pension plans can be overwhelming. At RF, we take the hassle out of pension administration so you can focus on what matters, your people. Enjoy low cost, a wide range of investment options, trusted management, strong performance, and free financial planning for the entire company. Empower your team and elevate your business with RF Pension.
This Independence holiday, a local entrepreneur is tapping into her creative side with Bahamian-themed accessories. Our Jean Joseph talks one-on-one with the creator about these unique and ever-so-stylish headpieces.
Tyra Duncombe, the owner of Ty's Craftique, finds joy in her hands-on work. Her journey began with holiday-themed creations, sparked by the purchase of a Cricut machine. What started as a curiosity has since become a full-fledged business, allowing her to express her creativity and help residents show off their style.
I realized that headbands are a hit for Christmas, for New Year's, for Independence, for Thanksgiving, Valentine's, Halloween. So it's something I started to hone in and get the Bahamian market onto these beautiful handmade headbands by me.
Tyra creates items to celebrate most major holidays, but she's especially fond of her Bahamian Independence-themed headpieces. She says they're the perfect accessory for women young or old.
I came up with the idea because, shirts every year, Bahamians want something to wear for Independence. And the girlies and the ladies like myself, they love a little head accessory. And so I came up with the idea to do the headbands. And it's just been a hit ever since then.
Tyra says the headbands, available in various designs, can be further personalized to suit your style, making them versatile accessories for any season.
So the one that's on my head, this one has the 51 theme for the Bahamas' 51st independence this year. So that was inspired by the logo. That's this one. And then these two, this one just represents a heart with the Bahamian flag. Just something simple with, not too fussy for the simple person. And then this one represents the 242, the area code for the Bahamas, along with a flag that you can wear all year round.
Visit Ties Craftique on social media to secure your Bahamian headwear. Reporting for Our News, I'm Gene Joseph.
Still to come on Our News, Bahamian DJ turned producer shares his story of transition. And
coming up in sports, Jazz goes yard and Clay takes a deep dive into his connection with Bahamas basketball.
We have the details when Our News returns.
Welcome to Our Sports, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. This is the most festive shirt I've ever worn. Let's do show. Amid trade rumors, Jazz Chisholm continues his production atop the Miami Marlins lineup. Chisholm hit his third leadoff home run of the season and the 8th of his career in Miami's 4-3 loss to the Houston Astros Tuesday night. It was the 11th home run of the season for the 26-year-old center fielder, currently hitting .258 with 45 RBI, 39 runs, a 745 OPS, and 18 stolen bases. On the defensive side, Chisholm continues to play center field despite the Marlins moving on from second baseman Luis Arias and shortstop Tim Anderson. Chisholm was a minor league shortstop prospect and was an MLB All-Star at second base in 2022. The rumor mill has heated up in recent weeks, so we'll pay close attention to the transaction wire as the MLB trade deadline approaches. Klay Thompson has always had a strong connection to Bahamas basketball, and as he enters a new chapter in his NBA career, the future Hall of Famer took time out to recognize the efforts of our senior men's national team. In his introductory press conference with the Dallas Mavericks, Thompson praised the effort of the team that finished one game shy of a historic Olympic berth.
Oh man, shout out Chris DeMarco and him being able to bring the islands together, and a nation of 400,000 people. That's very dear to my heart because that's where my family's from. My father grew up, and I still visit my aunties and uncles and cousins out there. And for there to be 3 NBA players, and Buddy, DeAndre, and Kai from that small island, and a chance to go to the Olympics is so special.
Thompson, the son of Bahamian basketball icon Michael Sweetbells Thompson, said it was fulfilling to watch the program excel in ways it was unable to during his father's playing days.
When my father came up and he was playing in the league, the Bahamas didn't have the infrastructure or as it wasn't as organized as it is now. And Chris has done a great job, along with Buddy and Eric and DeAndre, of really building a great basketball culture in the islands. And the fact they were one game away from the Olympics is incredible, and it's super inspiring for anybody who's from the Caribbean.
However, the family connection is still strong with the program. Clay's older brother, Mikey Thompson, has played for years and now serves on the coaching staff. Speaking of Bahamas basketball, national team player Rashad Davis is on the move in the pro basketball circuit in France. Davis will join the Caen Basket Calvados of the French Pro B League, the second division in the country. He spent last season with Chalons of the third division NM1 League, where he averaged 15.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game. Before making the transition to France, he spent his first pro season in the Spanish third division at La Rota, where he averaged 13 points per game. That'll do it for Our Sports, presented by 10YS. I'm Ronaldo. I cannot believe everyone has to go back to work tomorrow. Back to the studio.
Still ahead on Our News tonight, Bahamian DJ and entertainer Overdose taking Bahamian music to the world. We'll tell you all about his newest rhythm. Plus, Greg Thompson is back in the Weather Center with your extended forecast. That's coming up right after this break. Welcome back. It's time now for your extended look at temperatures across the country. Greg Thompson joins us once again from the Weather Center. Greg.
Yeah, thanks again, Megan, and welcome back, everybody, for our final check out weather on this Independence Day. A very warm day around the islands. Once again, as a ridge of high pressure remains in charge, some Saharan dust is still with us, but it is exiting towards the west. We do expect a batch. We'll tell you about that in a short while. But across our area, that ridge will continue to keep us with some light and variable winds across most of the islands. A little stiff across the central and southeast Bahamas. But upper level low, triggering some showers and thunderstorms across us. The National Hurricane Center will be watching that. It's up some chances for some development. Slow, but it's about 10%. The remainder of the tropics quiet. We have a couple of tropical waves moving out there, but no organization at this time in the central Atlantic. Across the Caribbean, it's rather quiet. We also have another tropical wave moving into the Central America area. And then closer to home, that upper level low, as I mentioned, the National Hurricane Center will continue to monitor this area. This is a location that we tend to see formation for some tropical development during this time of the season. Not really giving it much of a chance, 10% over the next 7 days. And of course, we will continue to monitor this, but most of it will be pulling towards the west and away from us during that time frame. Future forecasts. The moisture associated with that system affecting the extreme northern islands, Abaco, Grand Bahama, as well as the Bimini area. You notice a little bit of a spin there. And as I mentioned, that will slowly slide towards the west. A couple of residual showers hanging out during Friday time frame. Boating forecast for the northwest and central Bahamas tonight through tomorrow. Winds will be out of the east to southeast, 10 to 15 knots, seas running 2 to 4 feet. They will become more northeast to west, northwest to north tomorrow across the northwest Bahamas. High tide is at 11:59 tonight. The low tide takes place at 6:27 in the morning. For the southeast Bahamas, winds a little stiffer down there. Caution flag in place. East to southeast winds, and they will be running at 15 knots. Seas running 3 to 5 feet over open waters. Here's a look now at your national forecast. In the extended forecast, we'll keep showers in the forecast as that mid to upper level low and that surface development tries to form. Stays in our vicinity. That should take us into the weekend, and by next week, once that system pulls out, we should see improving conditions, but those temperatures will remain very warm. We're looking at 90s, and of course, nighttime temperatures near the 80s. We have a heat advisory still in place, so make sure you take precautions. That's a look at our weather. Make it a safe night, everybody.
Thanks so much, Greg. Well, international DJ and entertainer Overdose releasing his first rhythm Monday night in celebration of the country's 51st anniversary of independence. The beat samples lyrics from Ancient Man's Red Shirt and features 5 young Bahamian artists, Bahamian Trey, Vocab, Leon, Alina, and Overdose himself. He shares the process of making the beat.
With my experience of traveling and listening to different sounds all around the world, like I got an opportunity to now take what I've learned and put that into play right now with local sounds. You know what I mean? I know what we needed, and I'm not saying like I know what we needed is going to work, but at the same time I know what sounds appealing to the variety, the masses. So I just did that. I came in the studio and I was like, yo, we need to do this, we need to fix this, we need to do this. And thankful for the team, Leon, Scully, Nate the Great. Like, we just came about and everybody was, open. Everybody was willing to work together.
When asked about the transition from DJ to producer, Overdose says he's now able to use some of the knowledge he's gained through his travels.
To just be able to, transition into now being on the producer side, I think it's a great feeling. I mean, it is a great feeling because of the fact that I'm now able to take what I've learned, like I say, internationally, and now bring it here locally and be able to give everybody that opportunity, that new sound, that new wave that we decide to bring from a younger standpoint, So I'm very excited to be able to play this internationally all over, sharing the sound with a lot of people and just being able to just be proud, proud of the artists here, proud of the support here, and proud of my country.
Thank you so much for joining us for Our News Tonight. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Megan Shepard. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Have a safe and wonderful evening.